What's up, everybody? JBL Sports with my sports betting picks video, college football edition. It is Friday night, September the 20th. Who is ready for another huge college football Saturday? A bunch of sports. We got the MLB going on. We got some CFL games going on. A lot of action out there each and every Saturday, which is why I'm here to give you guys a bunch of different plays that I'm looking at. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who are subscribed, thank you for tuning in each and every time. Let's go ahead and get into some action. So what I like to do for Saturday is I like to give out what I call a long shot parlay. It's my fun way of just giving you guys a bunch of different plays that I'm looking at. Some of them are plays that I really like. Some of them are plays that I'm leaning towards, but it's just my fun way of giving you guys a bunch of different plays because there's so much action out there. What I recommend doing is plucking out your favorites. If you are on the same side as some of the games I'm giving out, you know, that give you some extra confidence. If you're on the opposite side, you know, obviously one of us is going to be wrong, but maybe you look into that one, stay away, or if you want to fade me, you can go ahead and do that. But like I said, what you guys decide to do with the picks is up to you. I just give you guys a bunch of different plays. If you have been following me, you know we crush it with these plays. We are typically well over 60% throughout the season with these plays. Off to a good start already. Even though we are in week 4 of the college football season, this is only our second attempt as we took the first couple of weeks off. Early college football is crazy. It's still crazy. I mean, it's crazy all season long. That's why we love college football. But anyways, we'll go ahead and recap what we did last week, and then we'll get into this week and keep it moving. So let me go ahead and pull up last week here. Right, so we had a 10-team parlay. I'll just run through these. We had one CFL play from my CFL plug, Hamilton plus 3.5. They blew that team out, Ottawa. So that was a winner there. Florida State, we took on a money line. It was a short line. I think it was 6.5. Just took them on the money line at home against Memphis. Florida State, their season was over after the first game, but now it's just getting ridiculous. Florida State loses again. We had Tulane, Oklahoma, first half under. We needed a couple field goals. It was just all touchdowns in that first half, so that was unfortunate there. I think it was 29 maybe, so missed the mark there. Then we had North Texas, Texas Tech over 60. That one was into the 80s. That one was easy. We had Pittsburgh plus 10 against West Virginia. That one came through pretty easily. South Carolina, another underdog, plus 11. That one came through easily. We had the over in Tennessee, Kent State. Tennessee did that by themselves. We had the over in Oklahoma State, Tulsa. That one was not as easy, but that one did come through. We had Ball State, Miami over 45.5. Miami did that by themselves. Then we had Ole Miss, Wake Forest over. Ole Miss did their part. Wake Forest at home completely no-showed. That was embarrassing. 50-54 with Ole Miss, one of the best offenses. Like I said, Ole Miss did their part. They could have scored a little more, but I mean, Wake Forest wasn't giving them any challenge, so there was no need. So anyways, 7-3 when it's all said and done with our picks from last week. So hopefully you guys plucked out your favorites, had some success. That's what it's all about. Obviously I would love to hit the long shot, but that's not what it's about. I'm hoping to hit it at least once. I might not hit it at all, but what I really want to do is just give you guys a bunch of different picks. Not just give you guys a bunch of different picks. Anybody can do that. I want to give you guys a bunch of different winners, and that's what it's all about. That's what we are going to continue to do. So let's just go ahead and keep it moving, jump into this week. So I asked you guys last week if you liked the way I did it, where I kind of create the parlay live on the website, or if you guys just want me to go back to the old way where I just post it. I think I know why you guys like it better this way. You can just pause the video, write down all the picks, decide what you want to do. But yeah, most people said go back to the old way, so that's what we're gonna do. So let's go ahead and put this bad boy on the screen here. All right, so college football week number 4. This is our second attempt at the long shot. There's our 7-3 record, 70%. Let's see if we can stay above 70. That would be absolutely amazing. Not likely going to happen, but definitely want to stay over 60%. That's my goal. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. So we're doing another 10-team parlay. This one is plus 8,000 above that, so 125, as you can see, is over $10,000. All these odds are taken directly from DraftKings. Obviously, shop around. Different sports books are going to have different odds. Like I said, I don't recommend throwing in this long shot. It's not likely going to come through, but I do recommend looking at each of these plays and plucking out your favorites. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So when it comes to Saturdays, like I said before, there's any given Saturday, there's a bunch of different games across all different sports. And so when I do a long shot for Saturday, I look at all sports and I throw them all together into one long shot. It's not going to be just all college football, as you can see here. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. So starting with another CFL play. The CFL plug has spoken. Edmonton Elks at home. So this line was +3. It's moved pretty much every day because I took it at +3. And I've been watching it fall and fall and fall. But we do like Edmonton to win the game outright, so the points don't matter. So Edmonton, pick them at home against Winnipeg to start us off. And then I have 3 MLB plays, starting with the Braves. We're taking the Braves on the money line against the Marlins. They're on the road. They dropped the first game of the series. These are big games for the Braves. They need to bounce back here. Fried on the mound, taking on these Marlins. I'm looking for the Braves here to bounce back. Astros at home, just a complete mismatch offensively. Pitching matchup, giving the Astros against the lowly Angels at home. Last but not least, we have our third MLB play is the Padres at home taking on the White Sox. You can see the trend here. Good team taking on bad team. Again, we have Perez on the mound for the Padres. Not their best pitcher, but he's pitched pretty well lately, flexing on the mound for the White Sox. He pretty much just loses as the rest of the White Sox pitchers. So give me the Padres at home. They won tonight in walk-off fashion. Looking for them to continue to win here against the White Sox. So we have 3 MLB money lines to go with Edmonton. That's our first 4 plays. Now let's jump into some college football for the rest of the plays. We got Arkansas +3 on the road taking on Auburn. SEC kicking off here. Tough to win on the road in college football, but I just love the way Arkansas has started off the season. They look really good. Auburn, not so much. I'm getting the better team here with points. Yes, they're on the road, but give me Arkansas with the points here, +3. I'm just going to quick hit these games. If I break every single one of these games down, it's going to be a super long video. I know you guys don't want that. So I'm just going to run through these. Oklahoma State here, +3. They're at home taking on Utah. Question mark here with Utah's quarterback. All signs point to him playing. Cam Rising, he is definitely a difference maker. When he plays, Utah is tough to beat. But a injured quarterback, obviously we don't know how healthy he is. On the road, hostile environment. These are 2 really good teams. I'm going to take the points here with the home team and what should be a really good and close matchup. Next, we're going to go with Vanderbilt +21. Another SEC matchup here. So Missouri, highly ranked team, but they just have not looked like it so far. This is a much improved Vanderbilt program, and I think they can give Missouri probably not a scare. Missouri should win this one at home, but I do think Vanderbilt can keep this game close. Next, we have TCU on the road against SMU. SMU, a lot of talent, but they just have not looked good to start the season. Mainly their quarterback play has not been there. TCU, opposite of that, their offense has looked pretty decent. Their main problem is defense. Typically in college football, when I take road teams, I like them to have a solid defense. But I just think the offense is just going to be too much for SMU to handle. So give me TCU -1 on the road at SMU. Another underdog here, East Carolina taking on Liberty. I just think it's too many points here. Liberty, decent stats, but they have played absolutely nobody. East Carolina lost a close one last week to App State. If they can limit the turnovers, I like East Carolina here to keep this one super close. So give me East Carolina plus the 10. So at the time of this video, I didn't have another spread that I really liked. So I just went with Clemson. Clemson's at home. It's in the early slate, taking on NC State. NC State with quarterback injuries, I can't see them with the backup quarterback going on the road and beating this Clemson team, even though I'm not super high on Clemson. But I can't see them losing that one. So I just wanted to throw in a money line there, keep this at a 10-team parlay, boost up the odds a little bit instead of forcing another spread that I wasn't as sure of at the moment. No totals this week. We got all spreads, a lot of underdogs. Like I said, I love the CFL play. We're going to follow that steam there. I love the 3 MLB plays. Can't see either of those 3 teams losing. And then we have our 6 college football plays with 1, 2, 3, 4 underdogs, 1 favorite, and then 1 money line. So pretty good mix here. We'll see if we can hit this one. As you can see, 125 will pay over $10,000. So that is what I'm going to be locking in. That is our week 4 long shot parlay attempt number 2. Like I said, I recommend plucking out your favorites. If you do like any of these, maybe you don't like any of them, but definitely up to you on what you guys want to do with these plays. But these are plays that I like. If you want my full card for Saturday, which will have all of my best bets that I'll be narrowing down, I have some straight bets, some money line parlays, some teaser plays, all that good stuff. jvillesportspicks.com is where to go for my daily play that I send out each and every day to all those who are subscribed to the village. That goes out via email. So very, very simple there. Other than that, that is going to wrap it up from me. Keep this as short as possible, and then I will be back very soon for my NFL video. So stay tuned for that as we attempt another long shot teaser. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me. Enjoy all the action on your Saturday, and I will see you guys soon. Good luck.